Simple. He knows Stewie's not the most patient person, and that is an incredibly accurate shot through the edge of the wood. Oh, Naf, he can see him. He can blatantly see him.
What's just happened there?
I don't know what happened to Naf.
I'm not gonna look. Was he just looking at him?
С этим видео нам помог один надежный букмекер с высокими коэффициентами и быстрыми выплатами. Ссылочку на него и промокод с бонусом до 6500 к депозиту вы найдете в закрепе в комментариях, а в описании вы найдете ссылочку на нашу группу ВКонтакте, Инстаграм и Twitch. Участвуйте в наших конкурсах, а мы переходим к видео.
Two top teams, one the number one of the world, one trying to rebuild and get there themselves. A simple backs off catwalk, good pressure early on from Team Liquid, Xbox smoke, one Molotov, so good utility on the pistol round.
We saw this in the last Dust 2 as well, and it looks like a lot more successful Team Liquid than Vitality as they find the first 2 kills at the start, and it's going to be a 5 versus 3 to kick things off here. CT's with a kit, and Nafly actually watching for rotations here, so they're very aware. He is towards lower B, and it looks like he's done enough to win the round with this kill. Not the cleanest, but it's fine. He just wants to buy time at this point now. Oh, and has he ever? Wow, what a finish from Stewie's UK. And they don't have a whole bunch between them. We will see whether they can hold it off. As the scouts at the very back are lead with his, he'll try and get the headshot first. Boomich gets off the platform. This shot's very important, and he nails it.
Does indeed. Nade's going to soften them up even further, and that's going to mean the scout can do further damage. More work. Electronic chimes in, and the round stolen back. Na'Vi go 1-1.
Going to try and make sure that's not obtainable for the T's. And just hold crossfires at this point. Nothing too flashy required. 3 players towards B, but 3 for Liquid. Heading up towards that A bomb site. But Electronic, he only finds 1.
Only does get 1. Twist responds immediately on the Deagle, so Liquid trying to steal back a round of their own. 3-on-3 bomb plant as well. Planted for Catwalk. But they'll go. At least to hold it. Couldn't hit the first shot. That gives away his position, but he does do damage. That will certainly help Twist, but Simple peaks first. Instead, he's the one on the high HP. They're all low. Stewie couldn't hit the first shots, and that gives Simple the aim he needs on the AK. Close. And now, Boomich has to get back out from CT. Good timing on that flash. No counter peek, though, because Zeus was holding from Kitty, and they'll go for the elevator boost to try and get a second player up on top of the platform. That could be costly, because that's exactly when they want to enter through the smokes at short. Simple still somehow finds a shot on the Deagle to shut that down, and despite chaotic entrances on both sides that seemed well-timed, great composure from Na'Vi on the site. They take down everybody and do it dancing around. It's just Delige. 13 HP, 45 and 25 for Boomich and Simple to go against and make that 8 as a nade gets to the top of the ramp and nearly catches him going to the car.
Perhaps not. Nice score from Simple heading up towards shore. He knows he's isolated on the side now, but hasn't capitalized upon that. He wants to make sure he's together with his teammate as they both go towards shore here. Oh, wow. Good stuff from Simple there. Very patient.
And 4-1 for Na'Vi already on Dust 2.
So this will be the smoke outside of the B tunnel now. You'll see it just go past the steps. That's the ideal placement for it. Then you flash in. They're actually going to be just going off this. There's a shooting gallery here for Boomich. Doesn't take down anyone, but he has got damage here. Simple needs to deliver. We know he can. Flamey's there to make sure he can protect the VIP at the very back. 3 versus 2. Flamey flashed in. It's not looking good, though. This is scrappy. Overcommitment here from the CTs. Will it be rectified? They're jumping through the window. They're having to work together. The one dig has to be delivered. The only way they win the round, and it's a lead to get 4. That was fantastic.
Wow. 1 for better. Zeus tries to counter off the Molotov. Does get 1 before going down. So worth his weight at least on top of the site. Electronic has to hold the wrap. Does so perfectly with the AUG. Tries for more. And Leash counters him with an AK. Not the Krieg, just a note, but Naf does indeed have 1. A lot of discussion around this gun. We debated at the very start when both guns, the AUG and the Krieg, were brought down in price. Oh, how long it would be before the Krieg, if the Krieg took over. Fury has certainly showed that it can, and it's been a topic of discussion, a topic of debate. Delige, he's got a debate and an argument in this, but Simple was on the flank.
It's going to be the first kill coming in very quickly. Zeus, nice positioning here, but it only has the FAMAS. Knows there's a player around the corner. Guaranteed kill for him now. That's enough. Wants to get the hell out of there. Great work. And a headshot towards Boomich. He's only got the scout here. He knows he's in trouble as they commit towards that B bomb site. Surely the scout and orb combo won't be enough, but it is Simple, of course. Only 1 frag found. 3-on-3. And Zeus is doing so much work here with that FAMAS. He wins them the round there, Matt. 2 kills.
Who at the moment has actually rotated off the site, has a presence inside of middle. They're pushing for information. Electronic is already in lower. Zeus confirmed and went with them on short, and Simple watched long via middle to make sure that he didn't miss the cross, and despite that they're inside of the site, the flank is going to be in immediately. Smoke still down, and they go back through it because it was placed on their entry, and guess who's on the other side already waiting? Electronic with one, and he's going to go through it himself. He wants more from this. Bomb is planted, but what a desperate entry. How does he find that on Nitro landing on his feet? And Twist has to wait while they all walk in. Simple finds one down inside of the closet, and Stewie's removed from the picture, having anchored long the whole time. What a round from Na'Vi.
That's insane. I can't believe it. I was about to say that might as well just save at this point. The smoke's down, the Molotov's there.
Double flash onto Electronic. Knows certainly that they're going to be entering. Waits to see if Flamey can do anything with the position. He couldn't, and Nitro knew the counter peak would come out from the ramp. Good entrance from Liquid. Good recovery in the round as well. Naf's on 1, though, and Twist on 6. They've got to be so careful. Elige will get Zeus. That should confirm it.
Hopefully. They've given up some absolutely disastrous rounds so far, but this looks clean until Elige has a look towards CT Spawn. They don't really have the finances, man, to really justify these peaks. And this round could still fall apart if Boomich got that kill towards short, which was possible. There was a conversation for a retake, but looks like they'll give this one up.
Simple waiting. And actually legs by both of them. He got Stewie through the legs of Nitro and followed up on him when he came around the corner. Twist gets 2, but he gets down by Boomich as well, and it's all onto Elige. In a 1-on-2. Good Molotov, great anticipation and read as to the positioning, and took advantage of Boomich's unfortunate fate behind the flames as he ran further around the corner into a 1-on-1, but needs to get across long to get the bomb. Jumps to do so. And Flamey is going to try and flank in behind. 35 seconds. Elige does have time to go all the way around the map, but elects not to do so. Goes back. Does he read it up above? Good shoulder peek, but not the aim. Slow approach to long. Stewie's going to rotate back over. Elige as well from short, but considering the utility, they are not rushing it. They will now. 2 kills? Absolutely. Get it done. Naf does pull one back. A second as well. Just needed to get on the CT side. He's a good guy. He refuses to play for the bad side. As it's going to be Electronic and Flamey, though, to turn things back, and Nitro's left alone in a 1-on-3. Has a kit, has armor. He's picked up the kit, therefore. But his location revealed, and everyone faces. It's 10 for Na'Vi.
But Naf does hit a shot with the scout. Simple down to 32. Now 0. Is that the first frag of the game for him? Make it 2.
He's got 4 now. He got 2 in the pistol.
Oh, there you go.
So he's suddenly turned it around. As I say, he just doesn't want to be a bad guy. He only wants to be playing for the good side of.
Makes sense.
You know? He's like the superhero we all need.
Oh, Elige, that Deagle has been wonderful today. He just wants more and more. If he gets the 3rd, oh, it's Twist to get it. That would have been such a beautiful sequence from him. But there we go. Liquid, like I said, around, they really had to win. They could put Na'Vi in a similar situation. Elige, top of the box in spawn. Wants to bait in Stewie off the back of it as well because Flamey went hunting for the kill and then got forced out by the Flames. Naf, great response. He now has 3 kills in this round. So in the opening 3 of this half, he has found 8 in total, is now ahead of Stewie. It's not a full investment. You can see they still have money there on 3 players, but this is enough to win a round. Simple. Oh, the timing. Oh, he couldn't quite get through the smoke. Stewie and Nitro finding kills. Zeus is going to cut off Stewie, and it's Simple to strike. Does he get the second? Wow. I'm surprised Elige got that kill. I didn't think he knew he went that far. Yeah, I'm absolutely in agreement with you there. It looked like Elige was... I like the bravery here, Matt. Yeah, this is not a bad call. He dinked up a cat, takes the op right back to long, and so too Na'Vi went ahead that direction, but Simple wins the shot. He got tagged on that. 5 HP for Simple, but got the shot through the door to find Naf's head. And Simple can play as the artillery at this point in time. He can sit back with the AWP turret and allow his teammates to walk up long. To cross CT, they'll put down 2 smokes. And Stewie just sprays in to find Flamey. Headshot on the first bullet. Oh my god, Elige is just in beast mode right now. This is insane. He finds the bomb towards long. It's going to be a 1 versus 1. Nitro versus Simple with 15 seconds remaining. Simple just has to go for the plant here. He can actually plant in a decent position. Opposite is a safe plant here. AK in hand, 1 bullet towards Nitro's chest will do it. Interestingly enough, Nitro, so they're not going to know that Simple is low at this point in time. Simple's position is perfect. Nitro's not going to be able to wear this, in my opinion. Surely he doesn't pre-fire this spot. It looks too good. And Simple, with his aim as well, he's going to win those rounds. Twist is the only player on that side of the map. They'll have to save the bombs planted and let it go 13-10. There's no way you can really consider this retake. We'll see how it goes down. Stewie and CT spawn. Does he fancy pushing the smoke? Does he feel it? Is there a chance?
I think so. Not this time. He's done it so much in the past, but flashes instead. Oh, so much damage. Boomage on 6. Stewie's nade that he actually threw previously, Molotov, excuse me, caught him as he went back, so that's tremendous. He wouldn't even have intended for that to work the way that it did, but he'll take it, and he'll take electronic as well. 3-on-3 retake entirely possible. Nitro's got Zeus.
Ow.
Flamey's on the ledge. Now he's got the advantage on the angle to Stewie, but he falls off of it because he's so vulnerable in that position, and Simple missing a shot. They do collect, and he doesn't miss twice.
And Zeus this time again, Mac 10. He's got the most money, but he's the player with the weapon that's going to cause potentially the most damage of no helmets available.
Twist. He starts it. Stewie, quick on 2. Flaming electronic down. They have to concede the fact that they need picks. Therefore, Zeus drops the bomb and heads through the middle door next. At least recovers the 8 WP. In fact, thinks better of it and goes to the Krieg. Luckily, Nitro's already got the first kill onto electronic. Bomb only just going down. They're going to rotate through CT, and no one on short as of yet.
Oh, Zeus has done such a great job here. Very patient. Agonizing for him. He just needs to get 1 kill here, and that would be enough. That kill, that's fine. Stay alive at this point. Be a nuisance. Don't even challenge for anything more. And it's caused such a ruckus as it goes down to a 3 versus 2 now. Simple with a rare miss. Gives them a chance in the CT side, but Boomage, he's shutting that right down here. Looks like this round is done. It's 15 on the board for Na'Vi. And that's Zeus again, man. Not the flashiest play.
But 15-11 against Na'Vi. Looking great. Boomage sits on 11 just to keep tracks on the new guy. Make that 12. Finds a leash. Come back around Flamey and Zeus. Zeus goes down. Boomage gets back in with the AWP. Map point looking to be confirmed.
Oh, no.
Nitro nearly got knifed. Simple, of course, trying to push it through. And it's in style with a bit of sass.
If it goes overtime now, Matt, I don't know what will happen.
Too far ahead of ourselves. He is still on 17. I get your point. I'm with you. I wouldn't quite call it the config knife. Oh my. Overtime, highly likely. I take that back. He still only has 17 and smokes down. He has to get around them somehow. Looks toward the car and he gets it through the window.
As he'll said that. Electronic jumping out towards Xbox. No, did Electronic spot Leash?
He definitely saw him. Leash saw Electronic. There's no question about it, but he couldn't do anything with it. And you're right, nowhere to go. Naf, good hold. Second as well, and the no-scope bomb down inside of the flames. And now Naf can drop away. They can concede that bomb, but they have the information that they need to go collectively toward Cat.
That was insane. It's happening, Matt. It's actually all coming together. If Twist gets this kill, they have to be eco next round. It's actually going to happen. 4 versus 1 now. It's just going to be simple.
With the scaffolding. But as soon as you miss or take 1 shot, you're locked in to that position. You can't escape, so he's got to be very careful. Nitro, meanwhile, knows that they are heading back over toward the tunnels instead. He'll find 2, including the bomb, realize that they're up close, find a 3rd, switch to the pistol for a lovely 4th, another 4K for him.
Yeah.
You throw it like that? I mean, that's just incredible.
Well, they can still close in regulation. We'll see. Twist missing a few shots there through the smoke. Na'Vi can still close out the game in regulation right here, right now, but they need kills, but it's only Elise finding them so far. Great spray. That's Flamey and Simple removes. Twist doesn't miss those shots. Matt, I think it's happening. The game that was on a silver platter, it was a done deal. It was the map for Na'Vi. It's going to overtime. Zeus and Electronic to pick up the pieces here. Electronic in position for a kill. He has to nail it. It's not going to happen. We're actually going to overtime here.
I think they lose this now.
This is done.
I think they're going to tilt.
What the hell has happened?
Zeus is going to friggin' knife Simple outside after this. This is incredible.
I've never. We've cast together 5 years, right? We've never seen anything like that.
This is appalling. And you don't discount Liquid in this. Nitro did a phenomenal job closing out that round. And in this round in particular, Elige played so well off the smokes down and the fact that Twist took all the aggro.
And they won't be expecting it. A lot of players will drop that smoke expecting the CDs just to sit back and wait. Flashbang comes in though. Stewie could be in trouble. Nails it. Will he get out? Definitely does. The smoke actually helps him out here. CTs will lock off Electronic, who's going to push through. Nitro's ready. Damage done. Can't quite find enough though. It's a double kill for Stewie 2K. 3-on-2, Boomage and Simple. This is falling apart for Na'Vi.
That's unbelievable. I thought You were right. Electronic was locked off, nowhere to go. They couldn't convert the spray, and somehow Stewie makes up for it with a collateral. Everything is going in their favor. The karma gods have agreed that this has to be their game, and he's flashed off, still finds Boomich in front of the door, which then reveals the bomb to be outside in middle. Simple. If this is how you need to make up for it, start now. 1 versus 3. Nade out, low HP, can't hit the flick fast enough. Naf takes a little bit of damage from the nade, but he has to connect. Somehow it's Naf through the door, but Twist doesn't care about it and gets him back in return. At 11, around mid of the second half.
Oh, they're walking into lines dead again. Stewie 2K, they have to commit off this map. They can't fall back to A. They just have to go in one by one. The rifles there to back them up. Stewie and Nitro ready and waiting.
Good Molotov and a missed shot means Boomich, the man I mentioned, finds 2. Stewie was playing the angles so well. He's changed himself up and very dynamic in that site, but the Molotov and a single miss to their detriment. Nade through to penetrate B site. As Naf gets to the window, he'll start things. Simple's immediately down below and catches him out for it, but then gets greedy. Jumps up, does find a leash. That gives information that they're all going to be coming from middle, which allows the nade to do the rest, and it's Twist that will fall to Boomich.
And it's Electronic to make his way out towards long. This is looking good for him, though. Remember, the star rifle of this squad, only good for one. Flamey, taking damage from his teammate, I believe, there, from behind. As they continue to be dropped, it's going to be Twist still alive in the pit here, and they fight back. Simple, as we mentioned, has to make up for some of these blunders that have occurred, and Twist needs to get out of the flames here. Bravely does so, but surely goes down. Simple with a deagle, drops him to the floor, and now 2-1 looks very likely unless Stewie 2K can pull off a 3 versus 1 clutch.
And Simple finds his third.
He
4
had
on 1, excuse me.
4.
Sorry, no, you're right. 3 on 1 with a 4 kill. You're right, sorry.
You ruined my monologue there, Matt.
Carry on.
No, we're back
to
in the
you,
next round. We're going to get into it with a lead and Simple dueling out towards long, and it will be the opening frag. And
look, Simple went for a knife. That's the bottom line. I'm sorry, Henry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Well, Simple's got 2 kills this time by. Followed directly by Twist. Flash in, Flamey behind the boxes, won't be in the open. To get the first, they trade it. Nitro's low, though, 32 in a 1-on-3. We've seen this before with the AWP, but look how they are surrounding him on the map. Zeus is going to be behind. And with 22 seconds, he doesn't have a lot of time to work with. Additional incendiary toward the window. Smoke already down. Tries to go for the wall plant so he can back off and get the ground early, but Simple pushes through. And it is indeed double overtime with the Krieg. Flamey. Excellent repositioning. Gets back to the position which was previously held by Zeus, and same angle twice for a leash, catches him off. But he's so low as he gets dinked on the site and burned by Nitro. Good call, and audible noise cue when the helmet was rung. Simple can't possibly think of a jump shot at this point, just wants to go for the boost instead for his teammate, but they're gonna put utility out. Op, around the corner. Buying time. Nitro's burned alive. That's on top of the site. Now Simple knows he has less to worry about above. He does eventually go for the jump, but Stewie's going to pull one back, and a little bit audacious. That just brings Naf out from behind the car. Liquid with 2 in a row.
A chance to win the rounds, but they're going to need a clean sweep here. Remember, they have 0 right now, and Liquid have 3. Just 1 round from Liquid wins it. And this is still a struggle of a round, maybe not so much anymore. Good positioning from Simple, finds Stewie 2K, and the A side is actually open. They've recovered this one. Or have they? Great shot from Simple. Somehow makes that work.
Yeah, I'd say recovered is definitely sticks with the Krieg. Simple's already positioned so that if he comes through mid doors, he'll find the kill, his 3rd in the round.
To tell you how impressive some of these shots have been. Nafly this time can't hit the kill. He does actually tag up Electronic. The nade doesn't land. He's in a lot of trouble now.
Tons locked in. Naf. Molotov down to try and buy more space, but they were already around the corner, already on top of it. He's still burdened from the grave, but Boomich takes down a leisure long. Nitro's locked on the ramp, but he's got to be so careful about how he chooses to advance. Watch for Zeus. 1 HP as he plants the bomb. So incendiary in the hands of Stewie, but he's not in position to throw that as he's still working in from the box on Cat. And a slow peek from Simple. AWP slow peek. I think he might get this. I think he might, but no! Nitro steps wide. Now they've got problems. Zeus with 1. Boomich knows he has to get much closer. Information that he's at long and in the open. Stewie, he taps on a Zeus pistol as well. He's in the open. Stewie's got another pistol. The knife does cost them, and Liquid take the game in overtime. Double overtime at that.
A historic map here. That has got to be one of the craziest maps I've ever casted in my entire career.
Does Liquid just, as Naf says, no mercy, and then we go.
Well then, it is going to be Flamey to defend the B bomb site. There's a swarm of Team Liquid players there, but Simple, he'll find a couple of frags there. Lovely headshots coming through in buckets and spades for Na'Vi. And it's a clean round. Wasn't looking too good when Liquid had that much control of the B bomb site, but a nice pistol victory.
So it gives you good context as to the rotations and why they occur. Single loss at long, but a CT down and lack of information. Back over toward B, and it's Boomich that's got to get in position. Coming out from jungle, he'll try and do that with the M4A1S. Finds Naf in the open. That's first. Second up, oh, it is going to be Stewie. Last bullet got him before he had to back around the corner, and he knew it was the the planter that would be on the site. Elige with 100, Twist, not so much, but Elige keeps him alive.
Ow.
Down below, and that means he's able to get Boomich. Simple would have had him, and then the entrance would have been on. Elige instead wins out the round. Simple. Still waiting for it. Naf was there the whole time. Electronic comes flying out of the site, completely blind, as his teammate wants to get him in position, and they had no idea that he was there the entire time.
That's what Naf is known for, waiting outside that B bomb site here. Stewie 2K in position for 3. It looks like the round is safe, but maybe it never is when Simple's alive. Naf throws a grenade down his throat at that point. So he's got to kill the Mac 10, holding towards short. HE kill off that as well. 2-2. Liquid really on their feet now as Na'Vi starting to collapse. The money's not going to be there.
Caught out by Zeus, but Elige going back now has information that there's 2 there. They're just going to get away from this, though.
Yeah, they have to, really. No kits. They got an AWP on Zeus, and they're going to run. Elige, look at Elige, though. He's actually like, you know what? You're not saving anything. I'm going to T-spawn. I'll beat you boys there. Let's do this. Let's dance. If he gets a couple of kills here, that's fantastic. They're ready for it. Oh, my goodness. He's got all 3. He said it didn't affect him, too. I really like that interview from him. The fact he said, like, it wasn't in my head, didn't really bother me. I can understand why. Sometimes you have those games where it doesn't work out. It's like, doesn't matter. You still won the game, right?
There's differences within 0-kill games. Some of them you are just absolutely shit, and it's awful, and you can't get anything going. Some of them, like you said, it was just unlucky. He had 4 assists. He just couldn't get the utility damage in. He couldn't get the final bullet into the bodies, but this one's going very differently for Twist and Naf. Collectively, Simple, however, on the AWP with a flash assist to Zeus is able to find Nitro standing in no man's land, having made contact on the site, and that leaves the bomb down on the ramp. Twist in a 1-on-4. Take the incentive, get the kill. Far too quick for Elige in that position. Top down, Simple forced off, but still comfortable. Even is aware that they could be sneaking in long, and Zeus through the smoke will take out Stewie. It's all going the way of the CTs on top of the A site. Switching guns. Oh, so as not to reload, get Zeus back. I guess 1-for-1 through the smoke.
Yep, they'll take it. Well then, Nitro, AWP, and somehow still alive here. Boomer should have him though, surely, at this point. He could even justify pushing up with his frag. 9 seconds remaining. The round will be Na'Vi's. Twist just doesn't have enough to work with here. He can certainly cause damage though, and he goes down before the timer. An important factor to make sure he gets some cash there.
Have to go the long way through spawn to be safe. If they can get the kill though, Stewie does exactly that. They'll go on to B. Either way, Flamey.
Hello.
Standing still and in the open, Twist is able to remove him with no response time. Boomich falls as well, and it's Twist with 2 on the Deagle, upgrading onto an M4 for free. Round done at that point. Simple. Double Molotov play, 1 to barrels, 1 behind the ramp. In they go, fully blind. Twist somehow gets Boomich. Behind on both sides, it would seem, but Flamey and Zeus make the difference only for a moment. Nitro gets the shot back on the AWP, finally in his hands. And Stewie will stand above, but little did they know, Flamey snuck behind, bomb not planted, and Stewie's dropped inside of the sandbag, smoke down, Dink as well on a Naf at range from the USP, doing significant damage, 42 seconds, bomb not planted.
Oh, he's got the USP.
And Simple can even bait it out, Stewie, that's a huge kill, but Simple knows he's low, he has the op, he's flashed, he's forced off the angle, Stewie can't get toward the bomb, and Simple's back in position with no utility to save him this time, re-peek, and down goes Stewie. Oh, but he gets increasingly aggressive, and that means his aim is off. Jump. Oh, Naf gets taken? He nearly hit a 360. What is going on?
I thought it hit for a second there. The UMP for Boomich is still there. He's had an auto shotgun before. Now, the orb's being left towards long. That's for post-plant, I would say. You can throw that orb out the map if you so wish, but they're going to focus on rifles just to get themselves on the bomb site here. Good start for Electronic, trying to bait in Zeus, who's good for a kill here. Absolutely, maybe even both of them. Nice setup from Na'Vi.
Looking at 7-7 as Flamey finds his second on a wall bang. He is loving it. Call him the carpenter because he is nailing that board.
The carpenter.
It's better than the cleaner, okay, Cajun B?
Yeah, that wasn't the best, most glamorous name we ever gave out, was it?
It was a glamorous photograph, though.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, God, no. Either way, round 15, like we said, bit of an eco there, but what a wall bang from Flamey. Enjoying those. He got 2 of them in the round. That's nuts.
This might be to the benefit of Team Liquid, especially if they can get that Mac-10 to cause some damage. But Boomich not going to budge. He peeks out, finds 3 kills in the round. Bomb down. Stewie has to go back for the bomb, and Nitro better go now if he wants to lurk. He's going to have to be an element of surprise. Electronics still there. Will get sprayed down.
Wow.
AK in hand, though, but they know bombs on B.
They do, and if they can deny it now, this would be everything. You can full defuse this, that's it. There's no way Nitro can do anything about it. It is going to be 8-7.5. Na'Vi looking much stronger than I thought. It was not looking good going into overpass. This is Liquid's pick.
Watch for Zeus to wrap around. Didn't want to commit to it because he knows beyond that smoke none of his teammates can see, so it would have left him in the open. Instead, he's going to back off. Back away. Bombs over toward the A site. The 2 on the fake and a quick rotation and escape pattern by Zeus actually makes it a decent fake. And look how passive the CTs are forced to play inside of A as they rotate back in. Overstepping the mark, Simple goes down. Nitro gets the kill. That's before he even emerged at the top of the stairs, which means the entrance far more likely. But they couldn't hit the shots. Boomich was blind. And yet Flamey finds 2. Boomich is safe, and Twist is left. And low HP, mind you, 1 on 4. He could still do this. It is still possible. He hit the shot on Flamey, but Zeus doesn't allow him to go any further.
Contact play from Electronic towards Monster. He's actually beat the smoke as well. I'm not sure the CDs be aware of that, and this is the sort of shot he thrives in. If he gets to the head of this position, that's why. That's exactly what I'm talking about. 2 kills for him. Now Fly surely can't recover this.
Wow, Electronic with a 3rd, all headshots. Super solid round from him. Simple runs around. That gives Elise back 1.
Wait.
He finds a 3rd. It's Boomich that has to put him down with an A, but the round is on. Nitro, AWP, bomb not planted.
Knows the location of the 2nd as well, but this is still so difficult for him. How does he get the 1st kill here? Incendiary just beneath him, just to try and flush them out. He did everything he could there, but with a rifle maybe. All for Stewie now, 8 kills to his name. Faster play towards B. They'll be greeted by the AWP Stewie, which can't hit the shot. That allows them access now. They know it as well. He hits that one. I don't think he did actually look like a nade, as incendiaries and molotovs are thrown back and forth. It's Nafly doing most of the heavy lifting here as Twist arrives at the scene of the crime. 2-on-1. And Boomich, not in the bomb site.
Ooh, he's actually got Nav.
Might not be the most intelligent move, but it does actually allow him to get position. He knows he has time to plant. That's actually worked out very well for him. Now it just comes down to the AWP shot. Pistol thrown up, bit old school there. I like it. Boomich showing his mental fortitude at this stage. We'll see if he can nail the shot, but Nitro, he is just a master. A different time, happier times, for all of us perhaps, but not anymore. Simple with another kill there, and it looks like Na'Vi have found multiple points of access here on overpass. A couple of kills coming through, 4 versus 3. And looks like it will be the B finish, and it's Nitro again to defend. Does he know a player's already snuck through? This is the question mark, and he looks like he's done for here. Na'Vi should have this one tied up. Just need to put the bow on, and Nafly can do nothing about it. 14-8.
Toward B. There you go, fully blind. Stewie even thinking they might open the door. That's the slowest reload in the world on the CZ. He gets a kill, and Twist is able to come out and bail him because he was a vulnerable target trying to get the reload in on the CZ as Flamey tries to attack back, finds 1. Dink on the 2nd, Twist finds the kill instead, however, and that brings Nitro out, and they can combine for the damage on his Simple. Just Boomich remaining, and he has been the man of the map so far for Na'Vi. Behind enemy lines as well, it might catch them off as he gets Naf, just signals to Elige where he is, and it's 14-9. No one out front to swing. Instead, though, they walk directly in front, not expecting Elige to be there, and again, he's protected, or is he? Naf goes down, Simple, won't go any further with it, but Electronic is sneaking in from long, and that could catch Elige off. In fact, he doesn't seem to be aware at all that he's there.
I don't know which way this one goes. It's 20 seconds remaining, and he doesn't know the B bomb site's clear. His teammate has to try and do something towards that A site. He currently makes his way in towards A. This next kill might decide if Electronic can find one, which it looks like he will. That could be enough. 1 versus 1, but Twist knows it's going to be a B plant. He's on his way already. Not his first rodeo, but he's up against one of the world's best here.
Oh, yeah. And look at him. AWP aggressive. That is so simple every time. Stewie doing all that he can with the CZ Elige. Oh, that flash. Just demoralizing, but Nitro is there the whole time at long. Elige goes down simple with a great shot, considering he's the second player on the wide peak. Nitro not able to respond to that, and Flamey from the front of the site will instead. Bomb dropped, simple down. Naf stuck in the corner, however, but they're playing it very well off of each other as Twist able to take aggro, and Naf closes it out. Not done yet. 15-10 toward long as a result. So just having the awareness that that's in their arsenal is huge on its own, but Nitro will continue on good form by finding Boomich, and immediately they retreat. He'll find a much tighter angle, not be able to see the player in front of the bathrooms, but he gets simple down inside of them, and bomb dropped. Elige cuts out Flamey, and 15-13 looking likely with just Zeus left in what is a 1-on-5.
They did such great work at the start of this half. They were 5-0 up in the second half, Na'Vi. They got themselves a touching distance at map point.
Toward Monster. Electronic and Zeus will go through short. Smoke down, buying some defensive time. 30 seconds, that's a lot. A lot with a flash, but Twist only gets one. Simple gets him back in time. Had Twist found multiple in that position with the time as it is, it might be a bigger problem. Instead, though, it's Na'Vi finding all of the kills and perhaps the map. It's 1 versus 4 as Nitro collects on Electronic, but bomb is planted. Low HP or not, Flamey collects the kill, and Na'Vi gets 16-14. They haven't got the opening kill every single time. Bomb still gets planted for Liquid. Nitro dropping onto 15 will get out of the window because he can't hold it any further. In fact, he will get simple. And the battle inside of the kitchen and checkers both going in the way of Na'Vi, or excuse me, of Liquid, meaning Boomich is left for Na'Vi in a 1-on-4. Make it 3 as he gets the low HP player, but I don't imagine this goes too much further without a kit in his back.
I think you might be right there. Boomich will have his work cut out for him, that's for sure. Trying to find any kill he can at this point. There was one available there, does damage to 2. Gonna be jumping across to check the A ramp, seeing whether there's any sort of activity there at the very back. No one to be spotted. It's the B assault here from Team Liquid. Full on rush map, flashbangs aplenty, and in they go.
In they go, and down they fall. I say that for only a moment. Elige manages to get one back, and Nitro gets Zeus as well. Watch for simple. Through the window, through the smoke. Stewie 2K is gone as a result of it, and he will play a very clever angle on the backside of the smoke. The stairs as well. A good jump and movement from Electronic to join Boomich. Twoest newest additions on Na'Vi. Not that Electronic's new by any means. Oh, tap from Nitro. That is beautiful, and he knows the second player's there as well. It's a 1-on-1 though, and bombs down in the apartments. Electronic may not be aware of that because he doesn't need to face this. He doesn't need to take the fight, and Nitro has a very awkward situation of needing to get on the barrel just to go up. Clears the fact, oh, he's not peeking him when he does. The reload was coming in. Still Nitro finds it on the kill alone. Zeus down below. It'll work on getting closer to Twist. Oh my goodness. Oh my dear. That's how it's done, simple. You don't need a knife, just take the shot. Closes the distance. Nitro gets Boomich back.
Certainly is. Nitro joined by his teammates, but not for long. Stewie 2K was the one to approach the situation first as the bomb dropped. CT's to rotate over. 4 versus 2 now. Some great shots from Nitro required. He's been hitting them all day long. Another one required just to even get a plant here. Nice Molotov to flush out Simple and co. There to bait out utility on the T side as they actively work towards that A ramp. Flamey takes a lot of damage though due to utility. He could be taken down here. What a conversion that is. Now Fly out of the palace and make sure he gets towards Shadow as well. Electronic's going to find this kill, but he knows he has to find another as Nafly is being such a nuisance, but not for long. Advantage back to Na'Vi.
Steady in the window. Smoke down a... They've got Simple on the AWP as well to watch at CPL. Oh, and he looked away when Stewie snuck in, and that was just enough to throw off the aim. Grabs the gun and gets away. Boomich backs off. Then the swing from Boomich at spawn is still going to be almighty. And the bomb works its way in the hands right now of Elige. Boomich is going to go early, in fact. Oh, a little bit desperate.
But that's enough, though, because remember, he's just baiting an electronic here towards that Palace position. Sure, Boomich didn't get the kill there, but he's shown presence, and they'll be aware of that. With 20 seconds remaining, this is uncomfortable for Liquid. That Palace position can be so strong. This time, the wallbang is successful. The Silence M4 gets it. Nitro, he'll have to just go for this one. It's not going to work out for him at all. Stewie 2K, far too removed from the situation.
They haven't done a lot yet to force the hand from Na'Vi. They are slowing it down so as to bait utility. They still have 2 smokes. I was going to say 2 incendiaries, but that changes on a single kill from Nitro to find Simple. Electronic with a good response. Has to back to Shadow, but this is where Stewie strikes. He snuck all the way through Connector before they even found him on the stairs. And it's Nitro to close out the round with Elige.
One player in the window to stop rotations. 2 towards that Connector. Should be almost no chance that Na'Vi win this, unless Electronic can find multiple kills. Gets one. Is it going to be enough? I say probably not. Zeus now with a 4-on-1 situation against him. He had a nice idea. He's been doing that all series, you have to say, Matt. He's been going for those long pushes.
Well, Nasty Naf is here with us, Stunner. Thank you very much. We are going to make sure that he stays with us all game, unlike the first half of Dusk 2. He is actually on the board with 10 kills this time. So Stunner confirms it. Thank you so much, Sergeant. It's Nitro that's going to go down first. Simple back on the op. He swings all the way in. Watch out, Elige. Little did he know that he would be that far into the site. And oh my God, he's not done there. Naf down inside of the doorway of the Palace.
That's a problem. He's the only player they can really do much about this. 1 kill, round done. That should be it now. Twist, sure, he'll get the trade, but there's no chance. Simple as there at the scene of the crime. So nice positioning from Zeus.
He does seem to be queuing off his teammates rather well so far for such a short amount of time in which to incorporate himself onto this roster.
That's great work from Nitro. He spotted a pixel as Boomich crossed over towards the site, took him down. But Flamey, this is aggressive. He wants 2 kills out of this one, just ducking and weaving around these smokes. Stewie's in a good position, but not for long. This is such a brawl on the A side, but I think Na'Vi have done enough. Maybe not. Twist needs his kill. 1 versus 1. And except it, Boomich only has the smoke here, so expensive frags and a fast A push coming in here. And opposite word being fast. Here comes Stewie 2K. Great kill from him. Takes down Boomich. Electronic. He'll answer back, but smoked out, looking for the gap here. But flashbangs flying through. Will he be able to do anything more before the bomb's planted? I am not sure.
Stewie getting Zeus. Flamey gets Nitro back, though, and it's still the advantage for Na'Vi, but only just, and not with the HP, because Stewie now finds Flamey. It's all on to Simple. He's got the AWP to try and hold off the site. Watch for the fact that the plant comes in, but it's just low enough on the other side of the box so that Simple can't see the shot. See, he shall, though. Simple. He knows Stewie's not the most patient person, and that is an incredibly accurate shot through the edge of the wood. Oh, Naf, he can see him. He can blatantly see him.
What's just happened there?
I don't know what happened to Naf.
I'm not going to look. Was he just looking at him?
That was confusing on both sides.
I don't think anyone knows why this happened there. PZ50s available. Zeus makes his way through that connector. First shot comes in. It's Boomich and Flamey landing both headshots at that point. It's going to be incredibly difficult for Twist to hold on here, but his teammates are arriving. Headshots delivered. He spots another one up there towards the balcony. 2 versus 2 now. Such an incredible, difficult shot here. And it will be Twist somehow still alive, trying to do whatever he can to get the hell out of the shadow position. He's got backup from Stewie. That certainly helps things out. And is this the moment where Na'Vi can close it out? The round looked to be theirs.
Shots with the bomb down, and Simple fighting the favor. 30 HP, Twist wants to wall him down, but Simple hears him going for the reload, swings out, takes advantage of the situation. 10-6, Na'Vi continue on now with...
And basic utility, now fight with the smoke towards short, and he'll have to avoid the flames. Oof, takes a bit more damage than he wanted to there. In towards CPL at 60 HP.
These quick peeks, jiggling back and forth. It's Stewie that wants to contribute. They've got the crossfire. AK's not finding kills. They need to be careful not to block each other in, though, as Elige stepped into Nitro, but they still get the kill, and they'll rush down the AK with 3. Boomich on the other side. Speaking of 3, he was looking for his 3rd. He won't get it. Flamey wants him behind. Bombs down. They've got 2 AKs to hold at distance against the MAC-10. Somehow the MAC-10 finding the kill. But Nitro holds fast and firm. Helmet perhaps the difference. 11-6. Playing the arch is interesting, because a kill in middle from Naf onto Boomich. A second from Ali is just simple. I was going to suggest that they haven't seen any activity toward A, so perhaps they rotate off B, but it's not going to be down middle at all, and Elise realizes that Electronic wants out of Palace. Twist knows there's no one else coming toward A main, and Zeus is pincered no matter which way he goes.
I agree.
They are the top organization to have not won one, in my opinion, at this point. I mean, Liquid, yes, you could argue the same thing, but not for the same duration. Na'Vi has been knocking on the door for years in the majors.
Well, at this point, it's Liquid battling for series point. 3 versus 3. Remember, triple orbs coming into this one. You don't see that every day. Simple. He'll be waiting for his next opportunity as he holds towards sandwich right now. 1 minute remaining. Of course, no bomb planted yet. Nitro. What a day he's had. Fantastic work throughout, and that's testament to it. That's a lovely shot towards sandwich, but he's going to be dropped. Zeus with a lovely shot of the orb, but it comes down to the 1 versus 1. Naf and Boomage, both of the snipers here, and both aware of each other's positions.
Who moves first? Bomb, natural conclusion that allows Naf the position, and he walks in, pistol in hand, but Boomage jumps up, unaware he's that close. Naf gets the headshot instead, and it's going to be map and series point for Liquid. At all 30 rounds in map number 2, this one only in the 24th. Looks like it could conclude, but let's not forget Dust 2, which went to double overtime before it was closed out by Liquid. It could have been a shorter game. It could have been done on round 27. As Nitro gets both. Fitting the in-game leader, the one to shut it down, and they'll move on to the playoffs. Liquid, great start. And keep in mind, that's one step closer to the Grand Slam that they're chasing.
The historic clutches, the amazing moments, the blunders, and just so many great elements to it. It's going to be a gutting start for Na'Vi here. You can see it on their faces. Of course they're disappointed, but as I mentioned before,